today I wanted to do a lesson on essential R&B guitar chords. We're going to be learning 4 different chord shapes that you'll be able to play anywhere up and down the neck. By the end of the video, I hope you'll be able to play through this Daniel Caeser song, as well as be able to incorporate these chords into your own songwriting. I've made a worksheet for these, so if you send me a comment and subscribe, I'll send that over to you and then you'll be able to work from that too. I want you to bear in mind that these shapes work the same as bar chords. Once you have the shape, you can slide it up and down the neck and have all these different chords. So this would be a D, you get your A, G, B, C, etc. Now if you don't know the notes on the E and A strings yet, I highly suggest you do that. Okay, so we're going to start with the chord shapes on the 6th string. We're going to start by playing all of these chords as D. So if we find the D on our fretboard, on the low E string it's here on the 10th fret, and on the A string it's here on the 5th fret. Alright, so 2 Ds. So this is a D major 7 with the root on the 6th string. So what we're going to do is take our first finger, put it on the 10th fret 6th string. The second finger is going to be on the same fret on the B string. And our third and fourth fingers are going to be on the 11th fret on the D and G strings. Now, what we're also doing is muting this A string. So I like to use this finger to kind of gently rest on it so that it doesn't ring out. So if you're strumming the chord, you're not getting this. Okay, next, we're going to go to the minor 7th chord. Again, in D, so we're on the 10th fret, 6th string. And this chord is really simple. What we're going to do is put the first finger on the E string, mute this A string with that finger too, and then 2nd, 3rd, 4th. D, G, B strings, all on the same fret. So already with those 2 chord shapes, you're at a point where you can play Get You, the track I was playing on the intro. And simply that's a D major 7, A minor 7, G major 7, B flat major 7. Okay, so there we go. We have the major and minor chords on the 6th string. Now let's learn how to play those with the root on the 5th string. So again, we're going to play in D. So we find the D on the 5th string. We know it's here. It's the 5th fret. This is the D major 7th root on the 5th string. So first finger is going to bar from the A string to the high E string. Third finger is going to come here like a power chord. Then your second finger is going to go on the G string, 6th fret. Pinky is here on the 7th fret on the B string. And then obviously with your bar, you're barring this high E string on the 5th fret. So you're making kind of a triangle here with these 3. D major 7. Okay, and now this is the minor 7th chord shape on the 5th fret, again in D. So now if you know your bar chords already, this is going to be easy because it's just a normal minor chord shape, and you take off your pinky. So again, we're barring from A to E on the 5th fret. The third finger comes down on the 7th fret like a power chord. The G is barred on that 5th fret, and your second finger comes down on the 6th fret B string. Okay, so now what we're going to do with that track, the Daniel Caeser track, the chords stay the same, and we can play them on the 5th string now. So we've got D major 7, A minor 7. So we're still using the same shape, but because our root note of A is open stringed, we've got nothing to bar, right? So you play the rest of the chord, imagining that you were barring here, but obviously we don't need to bar anything. Okay, G major 7, B flat major 7. So the reason that I chose to teach this song is that what we can do is substitute the chords on the 6th string for the chords on the 5th string. Alright, so we can just interchange them. It's not really substituting. We can interchange these two chords, and what this is going to be is really good practice to get used to going up and down these two different chord shapes. What we can do is we could start with our D major 7 here, then go to our A minor 7 here on the 6th string, and then we could go to our G major 7 on the 6th string, and we could do our B major 7 here on the 5th string. Or we could start on the 6th string D major 7, we could play the A major 7 on the 5th string, G major 7 on the 6th string, B major 7 on the 6th string. But what you'll find is as you get further along with your playing, each different chord shape gives you different options for embellishment. So if you're playing the D major 7 here, you've got the option to kind of hammer and pull off with your pinky that you don't have if you were playing the D major 7. Well, you don't have easily available if you were playing the D major 7 on the 6th string. But then maybe on the 6th string, and something I like to do at the end of this song on the B flat, is you have the option to kind of bar those B and E strings. I'm not going to teach this, just an example that you don't necessarily have if you're here. Right? So one last exercise you can do when you've really got the hang of switching between the 6th and 5th strings is do the swap on the same chord, in the same bar, in the same whatever it is. So we're going to do like a D major 7 here, D major 7 here, So there you go. Those are some essential R&B guitar chords. I hope you found this video useful and you'll be able to add these into your playing. I've made a worksheet for these, so if you send me a comment, subscribe, I'll send that over to you and then you'll be able to work from that too. And there is going to be a follow-up to this video where I add some more jazz chords into the progression and spice things up a bit with some embellishment and teach you guys how to do that too. So please subscribe and stick around for that. Here's what I'll be teaching in the next video.